Good morning, it's Graham Norris with EXP and it's Coffee with Graham time. Oh, that's good. Well, today is Tuesday, the 19th of May, 2020, and today is rainy, so I'm inside again. But today I thought I'd talk a little bit about the importance of curb appeal, what curb appeal is, and what an important role it plays in getting a house sold and for the best price. I can't tell you how many times I see buyers, they like the pictures online and they drive up to the house and they decide just not to go in because they don't like the look of the outside. So what do we need to do to prepare our house for sale on the outside? The first thing you want to look at is to walk across the street and to look at the house from a fair distance away. And what you want to be able to do is to see the house and not see trees or shrubs. You essentially need to see the house dressed, like as if it's going for a fancy dress ball or something like that. It needs to be dressed up. It needs to look neat and tidy and like it's going to a formal dinner, as it were. I know that's a funny analogy. But the bushes, for instance, if there's bushes on in the front of the house, need to be in proportion and not overgrown. That means they're not covering windows, that they all look the right size and don't look dead. No weeds, fresh mulch. The lawn needs to look green and without any weeds in it. The outside, any concrete, anything like that needs to be pressure washed. Gutters need to be cleaned out. Roofs need to be swept and gutters cleaned out, as I say, so it looks good. Driveways need to look tidy. No grass growing through cracks or anything like that. Windows cleaned. Fresh paint on any wood around doors, door frames or windows, anything like that. And look for anything that obviously needs repair. Make sure that is repaired. Trees, huge tree branches overhanging roofs and things like that will worry a potential buyer. So make sure the trees are taken care of. You shouldn't have any branches overhanging the trees, overhanging the house at all, because that's the first thing I think of when I look at the house. I think is that branch going to fall on the roof. So with that in mind as well, you don't want any trees leaning towards the house where potentially a strong wind could blow it over and crash through the house. Fencing, if there's any fencing, particularly wooden fencing, good idea to freshly paint it or power wash it and make it look new. Any metal fencing, similarly, make sure there's no rust and that it's freshly painted. That always makes a big impression. Make sure, as I say, I think I mentioned this, all the windows are clean and sparkling. No cobwebs around corners, inside, up by the eaves and around the front entrance. Make sure everything is, any paths are swept and any concrete or stone is looking clean and looks like, make it look like new. That always makes a big impression. Make sure everything works. Any outdoor lights, big one with outdoor lights, especially porch lights, is that they've never been cleaned usually. Good idea to clean them. Put a fresh bulb in. I would choose a high wattage as well, because that's good for security. You can always point that out. A motion sensor even might be worth a little investment, so you can show that you've got security features around the home. Sometimes lighting in shrubbery sets it off as well, although we're getting towards the summer, that's less likely to be seen, but that's a nice thing. If you have any outdoor patio, make sure the covers are not faded of the cushions, or that they're clean. All outdoor furniture is clean and things like that. So that's just a few things I can think of. I like the dark mulch, that looks good, or stones, small stones are very attractive. This is all very worthwhile your time investment to get the best price for your home, and it's likely to attract a lot of potential buyers, especially with the photographs. That's the first photograph they see, is the outside of the home. So you want that to be the most spectacular wow that they see with regards to the photographs. Of course, if you live in a rough area, then it's not as important, but if the house is situated in a rough area of town, then you want it to look the best though on the street, even though it might be in the roughest area. So all these things are important. If you have any questions or any comments or suggestions of your own, put them below this video. If you wouldn't mind clicking the subscribe button if you want to learn more. I shoot these little videos each day, Coffee with Graham. And click the like button, that will really help me out. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day.